All right guys, what's going on? So today we're gonna get through a nice upper body foundations workout with our rope, our mace, and our band. So the primary purpose of today is to get your wrists, fingers, shoulders, elbows, and your whole body feeling really, really good. Get your shoulders integrated with your core and introduce some of the movements that we're gonna be working on as you go into your deeper layers of the program when you learn how to bench press and incline press and all the things that you're gonna be doing inside the weight room. So the foundational positions and pieces of tension and ways that you move whenever you do these exercises is going to carry over to the weight room stuff, and it's going to help you integrate the power and strength that you build in the weight room into some more functional movements like throwing, like moving, like running, like swimming, whatever it is that you want to do, right? So again, we need our band, we need our rope, and we need our mace. Remember, the primary purpose today is to try to integrate your shoulder into your core. So every time you're doing a movement, try to make sure that you feel it through your core first and then into your arms and then into your extremities after that, right? So we're going to do a nice solid warm up with the rope and some joint moves. Then we're going to get into a couple rounds of different pushing and pulling strength exercises, and then a nice finish up decompression with some breathing and some posture work. All right, so this should take you about 30-40 minutes. If you have more time, you can do more rounds of the hard work in the middle, but let's go ahead and get to it. So okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our coiling, right? So our coiling is going to be how we load our body side to side. It's going to integrate our core into our arms and into our hips, and it's going to be how we move with this rope. So what I want you to do is go ahead and take a nice split stance, okay? One leg in front of the other. That front leg is turned slightly in. This bottom arm, or the same arm as the front side leg, I want you to wrap around the band. The other arm, place inside the band so that it's in tight on the loop. I want you to start to stretch the band towards the sky. Maintain your spine nice and long. Now keep this arm stretching and pull this front side arm down into this front side hip. Now, with that pull, I feel all this engaged. I'm stretching the band up that way. And now I'm going to kick my hips back and lean into this front leg so I find all of my weight here in this front side glute. And then from there, I'm gonna breathe and try to just accentuate this movement. Okay, really make sure you're pressing through this band, trying to make this side short and pressing this hip, driving it into the ground. So you're not just falling on this front side hip. Okay, it's active into the ground, breathing, lengthening this left side for me. Okay, the long side, 3, 2, stretch and pull, and 1, beautiful, okay? Change sides, so front side leg, wrap the band around, other side, put it through the band so you can press it away like a bench press, okay, or like a barbell. Really reach it, okay? I have a big stretch here, so I'm having to work to pull this front side arm, front side elbow into my hip. I'm stretching and opening through this lung and through these ribs, big stretch, nice long posture. And now I'm going to bend this knee and kick my hip back so I find all my weight on that front side leg. Now I reach here, I pull with this front side arm, and I drive this front side hip into the ground. I want to find my glute and my lat on this side and have them meet in my lower back and my hip. Breathe, pull tight, get long with that arm, and really stretch that band. Really stretch. Your big goal is to try to stretch the shit out of this band. Okay, get that elbow into that hip, drive that hip in the ground. 3, 2, 1, and easy, let that go, good. Okay, set number 2. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Front side leg, okay? I have a nice tight roll up of this band. Get really, so from a straight spine, I wanna reach this left arm up, pull this right arm down, and now I'm gonna bend into this side as if a bull is gonna grab this end of the band, and I have to get ready to anchor that into my hip here, okay? So I'm anchored, really nice and tight, big deep breath into my left side ribs, and now I'm gonna kick my hips forward and find all my body weight on this right side leg. Big reach, big pull, big reach, big pull. So I know we're working upper body today, but I want you to find all your balance and the weight of your body in that front side leg. Drive that right hip into the ground as you reach this left arm. Pull this elbow to the hip. 3, 2, and 1. Come out of that, good. Perfect, last time other side. Here we go, guys. So wrap it tight. Front side leg, for me, that's my left leg. Those toes are turned slightly in. Really lengthen that band to the sky. So my primary objective is to stretch the band as much as I can. Now, elbow down to the hip. I don't want your elbow to be behind you like that. I want it in line with your body. Pull it tight to that hip. Big reach, stretch. I'm just trying to stretch my ribs towards the camera And now I lean into it until I feel like all my body weight is in my left back pocket. Now from there, I'm gonna try to stretch this band as much as possible as I breathe. It's a strong effort, okay? But I'm not clenching my teeth. I'm not gritting my eyes or my face or my jaw. Good, pull, breathe, stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, easy. Okay, that's down, beautiful. Okay, now we have our joint moves. Okay, we're gonna straight into this. We're gonna start with the fingers and the wrists. So try to relax your shoulders on the side of your body. Breathe your ribs nice and big. I want you to open and close your hands. Okay, we're gonna go for 45 seconds here. Just open and close the hands and breathe. Open and close the hands, good. Okay, a lot of people ask me, do I need weights to be able to train? Do I need barbells? Do I need a gym membership? At the end of the day, yeah, you do, right? You do, just get one, all right? Just get one. But you can do a lot with just your body weight. Okay, when it comes to making your body a little bit healthier, a little bit stronger, a little bit more mobile, you can do a lot just by learning how to move your body in different ranges of motion, good. So I keep my hands opening and closing, about 15 seconds left, guys. Breathe and make your posture tall, shoulders as wide as possible. So as I'm breathing, I'm trying to spread through my collarbones. Good, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now wrists, flex and extend, flex, extend, flex, extend, good. Flex, extend, okay? 45 seconds here. It's a beautiful day here in my backyard. Okay, I'm super lucky to be able to work out outside. Highly recommend getting outside if you have a chance. Okay, not only will you look less goofy doing this in the gym, but you also get some benefits from being in the nature. Okay, 15 seconds. You should be starting to get a little bit of burn in your hands and your forearms. That's good. Okay, that's good, perfect. Keep the hands flexing, extending. Big flex, extend with the wrists, as much range of motion as you can. Okay, fast, but without swinging your hands. Keep your breath deep. 3, 2, 1, good. We grab our rope, okay. Both knots, okay, both knots in my right hand. I'm gonna start with an overhand single hand. Overhand single. And all I'm doing is I'm throwing a little punch at the camera and I'm trying to roll my shoulders and move my body weight from right leg to left leg, from right leg to left leg, okay? I don't wanna stay here in the middle and just move my arm. I wanna try to rotate my shoulders, dip my shoulders a little bit, okay, and move my body weight. Okay, give me about 3, 2, I'm gonna switch to my left hand and switch, good. Okay, I'm doing a lot of talking here, but if you can breathe through your nose, try to breathe through your nose as much as possible. Breathe through your nose as much as possible, good. Okay, I'm staying in my left hand. I'm gonna stop the range of motion. I'm gonna go the other direction, okay, other direction. Now, when I'm doing underhand, I like to go pinky to the sky, okay? That allows me to get that full coil in my side, nice and fluid here. And I feel, and I wanna connect to the idea that I'm moving the rope with my abs here, okay? Like an uppercut, just hit myself. 3, 2, 1, exchange hands. Boom, uppercut. Nice smooth body weight transfer. So wherever the rope goes is where my body weight's going. This is gonna really help me when I'm running, when I'm throwing, whenever I'm doing something more athletic. Okay, if I just move my arm, it's a lot of work for my shoulder. All right, but if I can learn how to move my arm with my body, I become much more efficient. 3, and more powerful too. Like I can hit a ball further, I can throw a ball harder. 3, 2, and 1, good. Okay, now some for the elbow, bicep, tricep. So shoulders on the side of the body, posture really tall, palms nice and open, fingers spread, just up and down here, good. Up and down here, okay? We're just gonna go 45 seconds. So we're doing a little bit for the hand and the wrist, a little bit for the elbow, okay? And then a little bit for the shoulder and the rib cage, and then we're gonna get into the tough stuff. Okay, so try to create a little bit of burn here. That's what's happening. 3, 2, 1. Now my elbows come up in front of me. And again, curl, press away, curl, press away. Again, trying to breathe through your nose as best as you possibly can. If your heart rate starts to get up, that's cool, but part of your job is to see if you can stay calm when things get a little bit more difficult. Okay, I'm trying to push my elbows away from my body, and I'm pulling my ribs and my heart back. I don't want to stick my chest out like that. Okay, it's especially important as I bring my elbows overhead now, and now up down to the ceiling. Trying to lengthen through all of this. Head's nice and tall on my body. And breathe, starting to burn a little bit. Good, turn to face you guys. Up, down. Good, 15 seconds. Whew. I'm burning a lot of bit now. Posture really tall, posture really tall. Keep pushing your elbows to the sky. Full range of motion. Squeeze your bicep, push your tricep, or push the back of your hand, sorry. Lengthen through your elbow. 5, 4, 3, holy shit, 2, and 1. Awesome, okay, good. Now, both knots, all right? One knot in each hand. We're gonna start the overhand race and chase, right? So it's like I'm doing, if you see that speed bag at a boxing gym where you're like that, it's not too dissimilar for how much your hands are moving. The rest of it is coming from your shoulders and from your weight transfer, right? I want to get balanced over each foot, and I want to use the ground to help me propel the rope. Okay, and I'm gonna go. Breathe and be smooth. Breathe and be smooth. Side to side, just side to side, good. If your legs start to burn a little bit, that's cool. Okay, you're using your legs to help you propel your core, to help you propel your arms. We're gonna go for 10 more seconds here, guys. We're gonna change directions. Good, keep lengthening your spine. Breathing deep. If you can hear those dogs in the background, they're the worst. But that's how it goes sometimes. Here we go, 3, here we go, 2, here we go, 1. Change directions and underhand, boom. Boom. I really love this one, man. I really love this one. I like doing this one before I go running or before I go play golf. It's that power position in that backside coil there. Boom, and it just makes my spine feel good. Makes me feel cool. And that's half of working out, right? It's feeling cool. Here we go. Nice and smooth. Good, side to side, beautiful. After this next shoulder series, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do a little bit of front back weight shifting. So what you're seeing me do right now, and what you're doing, is side to side. Okay, lateral transfer of your weight. We're gonna work on going forward to backward. Good, okay, 10 seconds, we're gonna do some shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, beautiful. Okay, figure 8s with the arms. Arms go out to the side. Take a deep breath in, try to get your fingertips as far away from your body as you can. Turn one palm all the way up, turn the other palm all the way down. Okay, so it's like you're wringing out a towel. Now, start to rotate and change. Good, so as you do this, your chest is gonna wanna stick forward. Don't let that happen. Your arms are gonna wanna pinch behind you. Don't let that happen. Keep the fingertips reaching away the whole time. Good, guys, and this is the tough part for the shoulder. So, if you have a history of tendonitis in your shoulder from a lot of bench press, or maybe you tore your labrum or a piece of your rotator cuff when you were in high school, playing baseball or football or whatever, okay, you might have some clicking or some popping. It's all good, you can slow down. You can do it a little bit more intentionally. Okay, but the goal is that you have a tall spine. Yeah, I'll relax my arms. That's part of the gift of being able to just teach. I can relax for a second, okay, to teach something. 3, 2, good. Okay, now, rib cage stays back. Arms are gonna be like doing a push-up. I want you to press your arms forward, pull your elbows back without flaring your chest. Okay, my ribs stay back between my shoulders. And now I push-pull. We're gonna do about 15 seconds of reps here. Good. And my rib cage is like a barrel, right? Okay, I can either have a big barrel or a small barrel. The deeper breath I take and the bigger I stay, the bigger my barrel is. That's how I want you to be the whole time. I don't want you to be compressed like this. Okay, now go up at 45. Good, trying to lengthen my body, making sure my head stays nice and tall. Posture, my head is relaxed on my spine. I'm not jamming it up or down or forward or backward. 3, 2, and now up, down. Okay, I wanna stretch from my palms to my heels. up, down, as tall as I can be. Big range, good. 5 seconds left. I'm gonna kind of let my arms start to float a little bit. See if I can let go of some of the burn. There's the sunshine, it feels good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, okay. Now, knots in both hands, okay? I'm gonna take a split stance here so you can see me. My left leg is forward. I'm gonna start doing my race and chase. And then now as the rope goes back, I go back. As the rope goes forward, I go forward. Okay, I'm moving with the shift of the rope. Okay, forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward. Okay, from my foot to my right shoulder to my right hand, it's all one unit going forward. And then same thing, my left leg up to my left shoulder, it's all a unit pushing me back, catching me, pushing me back. Okay, if you were in a kayak, you'd be pretty good at kayaking at this point. Okay, same range of motion with your chest, with your arms. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I wanna try to stay athletic with this, right? So I don't wanna drop this heel and just stand here and just fall. I wanna be smooth on the balls of my feet. Rotating, finding the ground, using the ground, boom, to help propel me. Okay, to help propel me. Create that stability. Core driven. Good. My arms should almost feel like they're dead right now. Just getting moved by my torso and my legs. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Change back to your left leg. Change the direction of the rope. And now as the rope goes back, I go back, back, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now it's underhand with the forward back weight shift. Okay. One thing I see with a lot of people is as they start to go back, they lean way back and they lose all their engagement in their leg and their ass. I want you to sit into that leg like you're about to run forward, because you are. You're about to push yourself back forward onto that left leg, okay? 3, 2, 1, and change, boom. Boom, boom, good, boom, boom, good. Nice and fluid, good guys. Got about 15 seconds, okay? Warm-up will be done, we'll go straight into the chest and back exercises, all right? Gonna keep the pace high. 3, 2, and 1, beautiful. Okay, rope's done, warm-up's done, all right? So what you'll need now is your mat, your band, and your mace and your rope, okay? We're gonna go into the main sets now. Guys, let's go ahead and get into our chest circuit here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your band, wrap it around your back, okay? The band is on looped inside my thumbs. Now what I wanna do is I wanna try to spread my back out like the hood of a cobra, okay? Against the tension of the band. So I don't wanna get small against the band, I wanna get big against it. Set your feet slightly wider than your hips, take a deep breath in, and press that band all the way forward. Now take 3 seconds to go back. As you go back, it's not just my arms controlling it, and press. I can feel this in my core, okay? So I'm resisting the band from thrusting me forward, and I'm resisting the band from snapping back. Deep breath in, and press. 3, we're doing 12. Press, 4. Try to stay as big as possible against that band. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Press, 3, 2, I don't want you to just press your arms forward, guys. I want you to really push back against that band. It's like you're creating your own bench press, okay? The band is the bench. You have to push back against it to make it happen. Good. Last 3. Good job. Smooth on the way back and drive. Good. 2. And 1. Slow. 2, 1. Good. Now, straight to a push-up position. Feel free to do this on your knees, okay? If you don't know if you can do it for a full 30 seconds, what you're gonna do is set your hands slightly wider than your shoulders, toes turned in. I want you to try to push your elbows out wide, okay? So they're 90 degrees, okay? East and west. Now pinch your hands or try to squeeze your hands together. You should feel your chest fire up a lot at that point, okay? Deep breath in, squeeze, and you're gonna hold. It's like I'm trying to make space for a beach ball that's getting bigger and bigger. Good. Find equal tension in both arms, okay? That shaking you hear in my voice is totally, well, it's real, honestly. Okay, 10 seconds. Squeeze the hands together, elbows wide. Breathe big into the barrel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good. 5, 5, long spine, straight back, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, easy, relax there. Good, grab your mace. Okay, hands outside the width of your hips. Set your feet slightly wider than your hips, toes in. Bring the mace up in front of you. So one side's heavier than the other, it's all good. Maintain your spine as straight as possible. Deep breath in as you push up. Touch the sky, touch the sky, touch the sky. And 2, 1, and press. And 2, 1, and press. 6 per side. 1, and press. And press. I'm gonna turn, okay, so you can see me from the side. Good, last one. I don't want my hips to kick forward. I don't want to turn this into a bench press. This is overhead, good. Now bring the mace down, change sides, weights in my left hand now. Shoulders square, deep breath in, and press. Good. I want to feel like my whole body weight is supported in my legs, and I'm moving the weight of the mace with my inhale and my push. 1. Good, that's 4. 2 more, we're gonna go straight to your rope. And easy down, good. Okay, straight to the rope. Beautiful, 1 knot in each hand, okay? So this is called our overhand race and chase. We're gonna go fast here, okay, for 60 seconds. Here we go. 60 seconds, good. If you hit yourself, it's all good. It's a chance to come back to what you're doing instead of thinking about your work or your kids or your bills or your whatever the hell you're having for dinner, okay? Back. Rotate through the core, okay? Yeah, this is upper body. Yeah, we're moving our arms. Yeah, the rope's in our hands, but I want you to feel this. Move this rope with your torso. Like you're throwing little punches. Good, you can start to separate your hands a little more. This is what it looked like from the side. Okay, so this is part 1. Hands are staying real close. Part 2, I'll start to throw little punches here. And again, if you can breathe through your nose, do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay. Take 15 seconds. Try to do 1 breath in that 15 seconds. Slow inhale. I feel my ribs expanding through my shoulders. My chest is relaxing. Small hold and slow exhale. Beautiful, guys. That's 1 round, depending on how much time you have. Depending on how much time you have. Okay, you can do 2, 3, or even up to 4 rounds of that. We're gonna go straight now into the pulling version of the pulling set for this workout. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into our pulling series. Now, I may or may have not taken a 10-minute break just now to catch my breath. Who knows? But what we're gonna do is, first set, again, 12 reps, 3 seconds on the way down, and a strong pull up. So if you have a band, we're gonna use the band here for our resistance. Okay, if you don't have a band, or if you just prefer dumbbells, that's fine. So I wanna stand on top of the band, wrap my hands through it like I'm wearing 2 watches. I'm gonna grab the band, and now I'm gonna straighten my spine. So I wanna feel like my hips are pressing the band into the ground. I'm gonna take a deep breath in and try to lengthen back through my ribs and my ass. Deep breath in, I'm gonna pull my elbows to the sky. And 3, 2, 1. Again, I don't wanna let my chest stick forward, and I don't wanna let myself get small and shrunk in by the pressure of this exercise here. Long spine, weight back in the hips. And 5, 3, 2, 1. And 6, 3, 2, 1. And 7, 3, 2, 1. And good. Keep pressing your hips into the ground. So I want you to think at any point that band could try to shoot you off the ground. You want to make sure you're heavy on the band. Good. 2 more. Last one, deep breath. And easy, easy, down. Beautiful, good. Now, you will need a band for this part, okay? So take your band, Grab as wide as you need to be able to pull the band all the way tight across your chest. I'm gonna hold here, I'm gonna reach my arms apart. Now, while my arms are still reaching, I'm gonna slowly start to control the band inward with the muscles between my shoulder blades, not my neck, okay? And a little bit less of the back of my arms. Good, so as I get in, it gets a little easier. So we're doing 2 reps of 15 seconds here. And now it's too easy to matter, so pull all the way back. Breathe your ribs and your heart back like you were doing the chest press earlier. Keep pulling out through the pinkies. Good, shoulders stay wide on the body. 3, 2, 1, and good, nice job. Okay, grab your mace. For now, we're gonna do right hand on the bottom, left hand on top. So I want you to bring your mace so it's standing in front of you here, okay, like you're guarding the wall. You're going to slowly tip the mace over the top of your head as you bring your elbows towards the sky. At first, it'll be a lot of wrist and hand. Then it's elbows reaching to the sky. The mace is behind me, my ribs are back, and I'm gonna use my abs and my elbows to bring that over and back to the start position. Stretch the elbows to the sky, let the hands drop down and bend, and then now abs and elbows. Good. If you played soccer, you're familiar with the soccer throw in. Similar idea. And pull it over. Good. 3 more. Stretch those elbows to the sky. And pull it over. Good. Last 2. Wrist first, and then it's all arm and core. And there, good. Your chest is gonna really wanna stick forward. Flare forward, ribs sticking out, belly sticking out. And pull it over, beautiful, that was 6, okay? We're gonna change arms. So now my right hand's on top, left hand's on the bottom. As I tip this over my head, my elbows go to the sky. Breathe through the back part of my shirt and pull it over with the elbows and the abs, good. It's like I'm trying to do a front flip, okay? Slowly bring it over my head. And pull it over, good. If you have a little shoulder pain doing this, okay, maybe you have a history of shoulder problems, really try to connect to the feeling that you use your core and your spine and your ribs to pull it over as opposed to just your arms and your hands. 3 more, 2, 1, and pull, good. Elbows track to the sky, and pull. Good. At the bottom, I really want to feel a stretch and connect to a stretch in my abs and as much of my backside of my shoulders and my ribs as I can. 2, and pull it over. Beautiful. Grab your rope, okay? Underhand race and chase. So I swing the rope underhand, and now we go side to side, 60 seconds fast. I keep hitting myself in that left leg. Gotta focus over there. Good. Again, this is pinky to the sky, pinky to the sky, pinky to the sky, pinky to the sky. Good. Lots of core, lots of hips driving. Good. And what I like to do, okay, once I get into the groove of going a little faster with the rope, is I try to relax into going even faster, okay? So I see if I can go 5% faster with 5% less effort. Good, and again, now 5% faster, 5% less effort. Good. 10 seconds. Okay, good. Good, guys. This is round 1 of 2, or round 1 of 3, depending on how much time you have. 3, 2, 1, and that's time. Beautiful. Okay, nice, easy. 3 or 4 second in, little hold, 3 or 4 second out. Here we go. Little hold. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, depending on how much time you have, going to round 2, round 3, or round 4, all right? That's the pull circuit. After you finish that, we'll go to the cool down. For our cool down, all I want you to really focus on is, again, maintaining that expansive breathing and trying to move with as much ease, fluidity, and as little tension as possible, okay? So we're gonna work a lot on our spine and how our shoulders feel connected to our spine. Toes are gonna be slightly in, and your feet are a little wider than the width of your hips. Go ahead and sit down on your glutes, okay? Maintain a nice long spine, so it's like my hips are pulling into the floor, my spine's pulling up and away. I want you to go ahead and place your hands on your hips, okay? My elbows are reaching away from my body, so I have a big box, not here, big box. Now I'm gonna start to slide towards my left elbow with my ribs and my heart and my stomach. And now I'm gonna slide towards my right elbow. And just nice and easy, I'm trying to move my spine left and right as I breathe. If you couldn't do the workout outside, that's totally fine. But try to see if you can get outside for the cool down. Okay, just notice that there's a nice solid breeze here and it's just really calming to be outside, okay? To have that breeze moving some of the leaves on the trees. We're in fall here. So it just kind of helps you recenter after getting your heart rate up and challenging your body like that. Nice and fluid, side to side. Okay, now I'm gonna keep sliding side to side. I'm gonna take my arms out and make a T. I wanna get my palms as far away from each other as I can. Okay, it's like I have two walls that are trying to fall in and I'm using my arms to hold up the walls. Good. Now I'm gonna turn my chest a little bit towards my left leg and slide on that angle. So I'm still sliding in a straight line, but now it's more like northeast and southwest as opposed to straight east-west. And then now I'm gonna turn back the other way. Keep your arms reaching apart. Keep your breath big. And now I'm there. Side to side. Good. If your arms start to burn a little bit, that's cool. See if you can just relax them, but keep your posture. Okay, now go back to the center. Good, and I stop. Awesome. Bring your left hand on top of your head. Easy bend, open up your ribs on your left side, stretch up through your left elbow, and then relax. Up, you feel a stretch, and then relax. Up, you feel a stretch, and relax. It's like I'm trying to open an accordion, and then I close the accordion. Open the accordion, close the accordion, okay? Open and close. Good, I can open it by moving my body, and I also open it by taking a little bit of a deeper breath. 2, good. 1, okay, change sides, right hand goes on the head, I easy bend. And then I'm up, easy bend. I want to lengthen through this elbow, okay? I'm not just trying to bend my spine, I'm trying to really lengthen the outermost layer of muscle and connective tissue on that right side. 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm gonna go back to the left. I'm gonna do a full reaching. So from my left ankle to my left palm, I'm pushing apart, and then I relax. And then relax. Full stretch and relax, good. Full stretch and relax. Try to see how far you can get your range of motion before you feel the resistance to come back to neutral. Basically, how far can you go before your body says to stop and then it's too much stretching, okay? Can you relax into a bigger range of motion? Give me one more. Good, now last one, okay? Right arm, good. Again, it's really important to try to lengthen your body as you reach that arm. Good, let's say 5 more reps. 5, good. 4, 3, good. I let my head follow me. 2, there we go. 1, beautiful. Now, all we're gonna do is just slow our breathing down to a nice smooth box count. If you have more time, if you have extra time, then feel free to do this for as long as you please, but we're just gonna do this for 1 solid breath. So it's gonna be 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold, all right? So find your feet underneath you, find your posture, shoulders set on the side of your body. Go ahead and let all the air you have in your body out, and we're gonna inhale for 4. Hold. Try to relax your arms, relax your face, relax your legs. Now easy exhale for 4. Hold for 4. All right, guys, that's workout number 1. Hope you had a good time. If you have any questions, shoot it to me. Give me some feedback that you got. But other than that, good work today, and I'll see you